is going on, everybody? Josh here. I'm coming at you with a video on new week opening gaps and in the middle week opening gaps, right? I'm going to let you know what it is and what to do about it. Alright, let's put my little face a little smaller so you can see the charts. Alright, as you can see right here, we do have a gap. Now this is a middle of the week gap. This is not a new week opening gap right here. Now, what happens is when these gaps take place, let's first off let's define what it is and why it is, right? When you have a brief halt of a market and then an open of a market, so like at the end of the trading day at 4 p.m. Central, and then it reopens at 5 p.m. Central, something in the middle of that time frame could have taken place, whether it's financially or something that goes on in the world, or these big firms, they place these massive orders, whether they're sells or buys, and that's what creates this difference in price. If you look right here, this was at 3 p.m. and then at 5 p.m. So that's a closing of a market and then the reopening of a market. So we can see the price difference. So this candle here, this 1 hour candle, it opened up here at the price of 21,644. It traveled up all the way here, traveled all the way down here, but this candle closed at 21,629. So when 5 o'clock hits Central Time, when the market reopens, it gapped all the way up here to the price of 21,720. And this candle went down a little bit, went up a little bit, but overall it closed at 21,744. So this price gap initially is from 21,644 to 21,722. That's a big price difference. So who knows what happened in between that hour, right? Who knows? So to trade that gap, right, what's going to happen a day, an hour, 2 days down the line? The market's going to want to come back to fill all of this price, right? It's a fair value gap, basically, is what it is. This is all liquidity right here. So we're going to look down the road, and what happens? Basically, at the end of the day, at 21,666, it filled all of that liquidity right here. So this would be for like a long-term holder or a swing trader, right? Because who knows how far that the price is going to go up before it does fill all of this price, right? It could have been, in this case, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 hours to fill this. So who knows where the high was going to be until it filled that. So it's a risky play, but just always know that the market's going to come back and refill the gap that it created. So we can go back further into the history of the charts, and we can look at another gap. Now this is going to be a new week opening gap right here. I already have it circled. So these are hourly charts. So at the end of the week, the price was at 20,878. So when Sunday comes around at 5 p.m. Central, it gapped up all the way to 20,934. That's almost a 100-point gap. Now, what is it going to do? It's going to travel up all the way up here to 21,081. Now let's see how many hours that is. And you can see that the price fell back down and filled all of that liquidity. All right here, and actually fell further down. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 hours later, this liquidity was filled. So this is a new week opening gap. I think I do have another one outlined somewhere. Maybe I don't. Maybe I just had those two opened. No, I just had those two. So this is the NASDAQ, and those are two examples of new week opening gaps, as well as a middle of the week opening gap from market close at 4 p.m. Central and reopening at 5 p.m. Central. Okay, here's one right here. I thought I had another one. So this one, the price gapped down. The price here on Friday was at 18,737. It gapped down all the way to 18,612. So that is a over 100-point move, gap down. Now let's see how long it took for the market to fill this gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Getting close. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Almost filled it at 43 hours. As you can see, it filled half of it. 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 45, 56. So about 64, 65 hours later, it refilled it. So that was a long-term hold on that play. But nevertheless, the market did fill that new week opening gap, this liquidity. Now let's look at this on a smaller frame. We'll do the 15-minute candles. Let's see where that opening was. I lost it. Oh, I think I may have lost it, y'all. Alright. So let's go back to the 1-hour chart. Alright, let's go all the way back this way. Here we go. Here's one right here. We want to go on a smaller time frame to see what happened. Alright, so this is November the 22nd. November the 22nd. 15-minute. Alright, so here's a 15-minute candle. So, price opened, gapped up on November 24th, and then it took it all the way to November 25th to refill that whole liquidity gap. So, this kind of will only work, I'm not going to say only work, but the majority of the time, if you're holding overall, right? It's not a quick scalp kind of thing, but it will eventually gravitate back towards that gap, guys. I'm more of a high-speed scalper. I like to get in and out fast. But this is still a good tool to have in the back of my mind to know where eventually that the price is going to gravitate back to, right? If that kind of makes sense, guys. Well, that's about it for the video, man. I hope y'all got a little bit something out of it. I appreciate you taking your time out of your day to watch the video. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button, guys. It does help the algorithms out. And if you got any questions, comments, negativity, positivity, just leave it in the comments. I like it all. Oh, here's a gap right here. It gapped up super high from this red candle here. From the price of 21,651 to 21,717. It's almost a 100-point gap. And then look, it filled it. All the way down here to fill it. Let's see how long it took. Let's see, that's 12:12, and this is 12:13. So another day. So I'm interested to see come tomorrow, which would be Sunday, whether this thing's going to gap down or is it going to gap up. So we'll see, man. Thanks for watching the video. Once again, please hit that like and subscribe button. It helps the algorithms, and I appreciate it very much, guys. Hit me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Some more video ideas. Alright, man. Y'all have a great weekend, and I'll see y'all later, guys. Peace.